Happy Monday, guys. We are, as you can say, we're getting a late start today. We gotta run down to Tennessee, pick up a load, going back over to Indianapolis. We'll see what happens this week. Everything's kind of unplanned. I just got dispatched on a load, so we're just gonna kind of wing it and see how it goes. We got a couple more Yellowstone TV dinners to try out this week. Whatever that is and whatever that is. I didn't make a Friday video. I videoed, but honestly, I got home Friday and got a shower and right back out the door I went. I got a few clips, but I don't think it's nothing overly exciting for a Friday. We loaded and unloaded and went home. Just getting out of bed. I should have been over at the quarry loading already. I knew I shouldn't have got that big Slurpee last night. Nobody's trying this home. Jamie Med would probably ask, but we're starting the week off at 990,000 miles and however you want to put it, but 990,000 miles. Easy way to figure it out, 990,020 miles, I guess. But either way, we'll start off at 990,000, and I'm going to say by the end of the week we'll be about 992.5 to 993,000. Yeah, I'm assuming Rodney has decided that he need to fit in with the T-Bird. Speak of the devil, hi buddy. Time to get busy. We're loaded up. Air conditioner running about as good as it's going to get. We're ready to roll. It is still hot out. It is hot. Get us some Chinese food on the ride. Need to put a few clicks in the straps. This stuff it melts down as you're going down the road. Very soft, very mushy, especially when the sun is out and it's hot. We have made it. Finally. The boy said he'd unload me tonight, so we're gonna go ahead and unload. Getting it unloaded, guys. halfway there. They're gonna be nice. Get a guy to last of my sweet and sour chicken for unloading me tonight. All right, guys, we're gonna clean up our dinner mess and go to bed. Huh? We'll see you guys in the morning. Yeah, good morning, guys. We are trying to find motivation. Didn't really get to sleep too awfully early by any means, but we're up, waiting on our E-log, waiting on that stupid E-log. We gotta go pick up some shingles, and we're gonna head down to Owensboro, Kentucky. Let's give Fireball a little bit of fiber. Get on down the road. Go down Delvac in this old beater. I was like to tighten down this power steering line. The thing's been leaking, and I've been tried to tighten it before, and it just put the hose in a bind, so I had to do a bunch of fighting with that thing. Honestly, that's how my hands got so dirty. Checking oil. To get to work. Couple quick phone calls and we're gonna roll out. Got fuel at the TA. Nice place. See how long that lasts. Double or triple check my fuel caps real quick. Pull up and check them. Well, this isn't ideal, but just left getting fuel in. Started smelling antifreeze once I got rolling, and sure enough, we got a busted hose. I think this one might work enough to get me somewhere. Using a bungee cord to hold this pipe up. Hopefully keep a little bit of antifreeze in the system. What are the odds that the hose I got here a while back that was wrong for the lower radiator hose would be the right one for the upper? There you go. Sucker got a hole in it. We're gonna see. I don't have any antifreeze with me. I used it the other day, but we're gonna see if I can get down the road somewhere and get some real quick. And we're right back here to the TA. The hose had to pop as soon as I pulled out of here. I mean, Smelled a little antifreeze, but that sucker had to just pop. Oh, we got on Main Road there. This whole good luck, bad luck thing. But they had antifreeze I need. This is the only 2 jugs they got, so I might have to go figure out where they got some water at. Ideally, you don't want to use water in your cooling system, you know, unless you got 50-50 mix. But if you do have to use water, you preferably need to use distilled water. Unfortunately, you know, beggars can't be choosers. My only option here, other than getting the wrong antifreeze, was purified water, which was done by reverse osmosis, which isn't the same as distilling, but it's the best option I had for the moment. So it's better than getting it out of the spigot. I can tell you that there's all sorts of crap in it. You know, that's why you buy, you know, the water purifying systems for your house. But everybody loves a trip to Menards, especially when you're getting paid to go here. Yeah, we're done for the day. Walk over the Red Giant over there. Check this thing out. Let's hook it up, see if it needs help. I think it's huge. Used to be the world's longest truck. Let's see. People think Fireball looks big until you got that monstrosity. Didn't do much to help him, but I guess the moral support is what he needed. So that particular truck, the Red Giant is what it's called. I remember seeing that thing in magazines when I was a kid. So I've met the guy, but I haven't met the guy. This is the first time I've actually talked to him. And kind of neat to be a little piece of the history. He was saying, wasn't too long ago, he was getting ready to scrap the truck. And his big thing, I mean, I forgot how heavy he said that truck is, but he's got to have a center tag axle on it to make weight, even empty. But the sides are actually slide outs with TV screens. And before COVID, he was making a living basically doing trade shows and advertisements and stuff like that. And since COVID, all that stuff basically shut down for him. So now he's more or less just going out and running freight, cars and stuff like that. So, but it's really neat seeing that truck. I mean, like I said, at one time it was the world's largest semi truck, and it might still be. So I went over to help Brian with Red Giant, and he was telling me that he'd been here 2 days working on that thing. And I was the first and only one to actually walk up and offer some help. He said a couple people come over to ask him questions about the truck when he was talking to the mechanic, but he said other than that, he said, I'm the first one to actually come up willing to get my hands dirty to help him. So hopefully he makes it to where he's going. But we're getting ready to chow down. We're gonna try the Yellowstone down on the ranch country fried steak and mashed potatoes. Already cooked it, put it on the plate. That's what they recommend to do. I've actually already tried some of the breading that came off the steak, country fried steak. Might have overcooked it, a little tough. I eat everything with a spoon. You can eat spoon is the multi-tool of food. As always, we're going to taste test it, and I'm going to taste test it exactly how I would eat a normal country fried steak. A little bit of gravy and mashed potato on there. Hot, hot. Actually really good. Yellowstone TV dinners have highly impressed me so far. But we're gonna eat. Y'all stay safe. God bless you, and we'll catch you later.